Chapter 1, Surah al-Fatihah. The fifth verse of Surah al-Fatihah.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
It means, You Allah, alone we worship, and you alone do we seek help from. This is a verse that is repeated many times during the day. It is a verse from the Fatiha. Ignorant people incorrectly use this verse as a way to invalidate the permissibility of tawassul. Tawassul is asking Allah by the virtue of something or someone else of high status, like the Quran, the prophets, the pious Muslims, a good deed, or the names of Allah, for a benefit or for the warding off of harm. It is a cause for the supplication to be answered. Similarly, to how medicine is a cause to be cured of sickness, and similar to how food is the cause to be relieved of hunger. Allah is the creator of all causes and effects. When one makes tawassul, one is asking Allah and not the thing by which one is asking. If one makes tawassul by the Prophet, he is asking Allah and is not asking the Prophet. They claim that by performing tawassul that you are committing shirk. They dubiously use this verse as a way to trick the layman Muslim. Due to the fact that this verse is memorized and repeated every day, the average Muslim might think that this is something that even he knows. Consequently, he becomes easy prey for anyone who hides behind the words, "It is in the Quran," while giving it a poisonous interpretation. Do not be fooled by people who hide behind the fact that even you have memorized the Fatiha. Then use it as a means to mislead you. وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. This means you, Allah, alone do we seek help from. This part of the verse is used by innovators incorrectly to catch the attention of the layman Muslims. They say, How can you ask other than Allah? Allah is whom we seek help from, not anyone else. Then they state this part of the verse. They use this as bait and once again exploit the familiarity of the Muslims with this verse. This bait is attached to a deadly hook. We clarify this misconception by stating that we do not seek from anyone except Allah to create that help that we seek, that we ask. This is the meaning of the verse. We seek from Allah only to aid us by creating that assistance that we desire. No one creates anything except Allah. We rely upon Allah and seek His help, that is, to create that help that we need. Now, this does not negate the fact that you can seek help from a fellow brother. The Prophet ﷺ said, Wallahu fi awni al-abdi ma dama al-abdu fi awni akhihi. This means Allah will aid His slave as long as the slave aids his fellow brother. Asking Allah for help is different than asking a person. Likewise, asking a person for help is different than asking Allah. When we ask Allah for help, we are asking Him to create. When we ask a person for help, we are not.